Let's get it on. Ow! Guys, let's not worry about the standings or anything. Let's just go and take care of our business. We have a way of playing down to these kinds of teams. We got to beat the teams that we are supposed to beat. Little man. And me girl, and me girl, and me girl.
Will Foreman go for the knockout again? It's a coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see D'Onta Foreman, fresh off a big game a weekend ago, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles as they get set to square off against the New England Patriots. With that, let's head on up to Foxborough. Standing by with the call at Gillette Stadium, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they come in riding high. Just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Oh, mommy's home.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across
Mommy's
the 25.
home.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So now the Patriots.
Look at that. Look, she's all perked up.
And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver,
hey, baby girl.
right? Terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because
who's
if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe.
Babe,
they want to make sure
I got another remote. It don't work either. Yeah, I'm sending it back. Because this one was supposed to work without any type of programming. It was supposed to be already programmed.
That throw good for 4.
We just don't. Actually, what we're going to have to do is get
Let's give you a look here at the New England offense.
Despite a rookie season cut short with a torn Achilles, D'Onta Foreman showed flashes of being a big-time running back in the NFL. In college, he looked like a runaway freight train. A big guy that not many people wanted to get in front of. That didn't change in the NFL. Once he got a little bit of room and started to rumble,
you went to a dog?
Make business decisions in the secondary.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Guys.
They'll run it here. This is D'Onta Foreman. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Damn, baby, you're the prettiest girl I know.
Defensive starters, here they are for Philadelphia. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long.
You gonna do anything with her?
That you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. Down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And I'm overdressed. And I'm overdressed.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
Well, guess we're going like you are,
I don't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And a bit of a mistake.
No,
This is well into
she'd be
the end zone
overdressed.
for a touchback.
She'd be overdressed.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they
So I'm sending all that stuff back, man, because so I got 4 things and 5 things and 3 of them don't work.
Coach told us about him this week that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive.
But you said I forgot that we had that little remote, but I don't think it changes the channels, though, does it? Like. But the Fire Stick doesn't set the timer. It doesn't do it like that's. Yeah. Yeah. Your TV does a whole bunch of stuff.
And still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. And the big boys up front in the trenches.
All right, guys.
What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I have to
I love them
stop this and go to dinner.
So cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate.
So what happened exciting today?
As a terrific unit.
The highlight of today.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now
Pet
from the 24.
Slumber. Oh, yeah. So you guys are adopting pets.
And they'll run it here. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Defensively, here are the starters for New England. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense?
She's gonna go look at cats.
Run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback
Oh
stays
man,
up.
okay.
We'll soon find out.
All right, get it. Whatever you think you need.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. He may try
Who
to run
was?
for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play.
Something's not right out there in that garage thing. I don't know. Is there an... something's not right out there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Right side complete.
Yeah.
That's Woods.
Yeah, something's not right out there.
2-yard line here and brought down there. A good pick up there.
Pap doesn't smell it.
On the 1st down completion.
Oh. Because I thought that maybe there was trash out there, or Emmy had a dirty diaper out there.
And then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the
something's
football
definitely not right out there.
A really nice target.
Facing a 2nd and 2.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's depth, but something's not. Something's not kosher.
On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon.
I ain't gonna tell you that I saw a mouse out there the other day.
Pretty good job.
As God is my
He
witness.
was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is
emphasize. What you want us to do? We can put traps out there, I guess. But this was a little baby one. In fact, I guess they grew up to be big ones, dog.
Making sure they didn't get there.
She had a couple meltdowns, but hey. Well, I think Pap's got to read the signs, because Like, I read the signs, like when she starts, okay, I'm like, okay, she's at like 25 miles an hour, so let me get it. Papa wait till she's like at 50. You know what I mean? So, hey, look, I ain't mad. I mean, you know. Then Pap's like, oh, I waited too long.
Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good
Then he's like, I'm getting it. Ain't that right at me? Who, me? What? Yeah, Pap, so yeah.
Right back to him on first down.
Yeah.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down.
We're going to have to get out there and just look behind some stuff.
Early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers.
I think it smells like it's some meat that's rotten. Rotting. Well, same thing.
Yeah, trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Oh, that really shouldn't do it.
Underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. It'll be a gain of 9, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
You hear that, Emmy? You hear that, Emmy girl? You hear that, Emmy girl? Yeah, you do hear it, don't you?
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
For those vertically challenged quarterbacks, here's a time where they will tell you it's an advantage to be a little bit on the smaller side. Able to duck in behind their offensive line and stick the ball across the imaginary yellow line for a first down.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Come on, Hansen.
Still first down.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 51 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Semi.
Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? As a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Now they're going to need an in-drive adjustment.
And your daggone sight better be watching her.
Because
she's quick with it.
Zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
She is fast. Well, you gotta. I mean, put her. She doesn't do it as much. She doesn't do it as much on her she didn't do it as much.
No gain on the play. It'll be second.
Hey, watch her.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Oh God, I don't want it. Oh God, I don't want that.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The dog was? Oh, man. Oh, man.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence.
Not anymore, but boy, she was bashing man quick.
And nice work on the
it's not our fault Stedman didn't marry you, honey.
Just past the 30-yard line.
Oh, yeah, he's in the mother-in-law suite in the back.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
They just put her in her, go take her in her thing. Yeah.
Make 5, 6, 7
She
yards
must like no mom. For me, she just lays there nice and she just lays there.
Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The drive starts with Foreman on the ground, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns is going to call him productive?
Yeah.
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered
I can lose the last 2 games, Coach Abilene, and still be in front of you there, fella.
Right and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the
He's in
defense.
Boston. He had a
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
But you
a
know
pretty
you're a
decent
baller,
game.
shot caller, so you can do that. Ain't that right? All right. That's true. That is true. That's a lot of that's true. That is true. And they're really smart.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good job, way to come up. Way to come up, DD. That was
nice
Jordan
job
Hicks.
Defensively, and it likely
Jordan
forces
Hicks.
a punt situation on 4.
College football started last night.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be
When's
a really risky
Ohio
call.
State
Here
play?
we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the
Own
field.
side of the field.
Couple
Boy,
weeks.
what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today.
Yeah, I guess we are.
Feeling it.
Well, I guess that's the closest one, right? And tickets should be really inexpensive because Nebraska
Here's
sucks.
Ryan Allen now, as he's on to punt from
Oh,
New
yeah.
England. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all
How
of
much
it.
for the tickets, babe? Like, what? Oh, no. What we gonna go do? Just go with a scalp? Well, hey, look, all right. Shit. I ain't lost nothing in Nebraska anyway. Got them from them clowns.
Few weeks of the season, these guys have nothing to sweat about. They've clinched the top spots on the road to the Super Bowl. It runs through
Waiting on
them.
you.
And there's a natural inclination here, partner, to say, okay, a lot of guys aren't going to play down the stretch. We've clinched. We're ready to go. But there's another part where you say, let's show the league why we're the #1 team. Maybe you intimidate someone. Maybe you dissuade them from thinking that they can beat you in the playoffs by going out and being really impressive down the stretch.
Oh,
Absolutely.
baby.
You want to take momentum into the playoffs. There's also pride on the line for these guys individually.
Something.
Yeah, momentum and pride, yeah, I'd make room for them and put them both in uniform. That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the
why is
trash
it so
man.
much?
His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want
Okay,
from
so
your Mike
what would be,
linebacker.
let's
Now
do the
second
math.
and 7
What would it
from
be
the
for
23.
30 days? Because that's really my concern. Holy.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So 1 quarter in the books here on Christmas Eve. 3-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following
Do
this.
they charge tax on that too?
Yeah, and like a Kansas City.
Oh my freaking God.
The
got-
NFL
they got-
on
they
EA
got us.
Sports is
What else
presented
you gonna
by
do?
Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry.
And it's not
Snickers
even, we don't even live in a
satisfies.
Back
house.
live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out.
Uh-huh.
So I was mentally preparing myself to 275.
Well. Shocker. She does.
All right, boo-boo, you ready?
Waiting on you guys. Waiting on you guys. Concept. Concept.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Simmons. And he's going to have the first down
What kind of
yardage to the
business?
35.
Do we know what it is? A sewing business.
His
For
first
sure.
catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Oh, well, that's
Did you see
different.
that route the way that I
That's
did?
because-
I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah,
It
a
wasn't the
boutique
first
is,
option.
yeah.
No, not doing. He
They
came off
watch
of
it.
that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Yeah, but boutique is it. Boutique it.
Boutiques, that's not silly.
Right, because
Ball up to the
that would
35
be
now
like
as they come
boutique
up
is the
on
epitome
first
of
and 10.
Infinity instead of Nissan.
On first
No,
down,
I'm
he'll drop to
serious.
throw.
Like,
And
cause
he's
you
gonna
know
lose
that's
a yard
what
or two, taken down behind
I got
the
her.
line.
I got her.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
Where's her
He's
coach's
trying to
seat,
do
babe? Look,
everything that
let's
he's
put her
been
in her
taught,
coat.
right? Every bit of the technique. If no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Pat must have fed her because I just came back from BioLife. She might need to. You think she needs to eat first? Yeah. Because otherwise, you know how to be, don't you? Yeah, I know.
Looking to throw. Leaping
Good job.
makes the
Way to hold
grab.
on to that for your quarterback.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Partners,
Tough
a lot
catch
of fun
right
watching
there.
the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Hey, Coach Coach Hoppolini, you should be playing your game.
Into Pat's territory
Clown.
now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jones.
You saw that, didn't
Able
you?
to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
A run by Foreman to start the drive. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. The corner Ronald Darby comes
right
up to get
there,
him.
really?
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That is in Kuski that time.
I asked you that. You said no.
Sometimes the coverage is so good,
So I
no matter
know
what
you're
you're
just
doing
playing.
on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle,
They have
and
boxers
shut
in
the
there?
play down.
Oh, no, no, no.
Green 39. Green.
Well,
Here's Foreman.
he said both of them were
And they'll
mixed.
get him down here at
That's
about
true.
the 42. 2nd down, a
That
little
true,
more
Bubs?
productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. His
Man,
first
that place-
catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
That's, I mean, that's there must be a lot of people crafting here because Joanne Fabrics, man, exactly. And you don't see them very often. So it's like a specialty store then.
This offense
I
finding
remember
its
back in the
legs
day.
now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, all the old people went there.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
And a solid run down inside the 30.
Oh God. That's.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing
I'll start going to
often
the library
alters the
now.
normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
God, dog, that's just crazy.
It did say that it was.
Set. 319. 319.
Now Foreman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
The previous play was a nice run, so they came back with the draw. I think they were trying to fool the defense into thinking they would throw the ball and wanted to run it again. Unsuccessful, but this team is definitely showing they want to keep it on the ground.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Good job way to get there, guys.
And he will go down. Sacked back
Good job.
at the 38.
Honey Badger.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and
Robin
mass
had to
protect,
tap out.
they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as
Babe,
well.
I can't go and just put that stuff in my system.
Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for New England. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Oh, God, I don't know about that. Oh, I thought you said a burp.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
No. Because she'll fit right in.
Let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Babe, I gotta go. Time to go eat.
That one before he wanted to. He was right
Steph
up in his
moving
grill.
now.
I think he was
She's
a
still
dentist
sitting.
there without a license, don't you?
She ain't moving. But she ain't moving, babe. Hey, look, as soon as you move, I'm gonna move. No, really you're not. Because I can still see you. I can still see you.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Come on, let's go.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, Trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Hey, really? You had cramps.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Oh,
you farted?
no, I did not.
Something smells, and I don't understand.
Typically,
Yeah, I do.
The strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Like a sewer.
Yeah, that smells like sewage.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And